previously were an American-based team. Now they're over on the other side of the world, so we'll see if they can get it done here. They're starting on the T side of Ancient, and already super aggressive out to mid, and 2 opening picks.
Okay, well the clouds have parted. And it's 9 bullets straight to your face. Goodbye, Frozen. See you later, Rain. Brokey up close, though, with the USP. Oh, not for long. Big booms on the server. And you're feeling his reverberations instantly towards Red Room. Rops and Carrigan, all that remains for FaZe on the pistol. It gets messy, overwhelmed. Rops crumbles up close and personal. And it's only Finn left.
One of the most prestigious IGLs out there, and not even given the honor. And that's what Boomich was waiting for, anticipating that any cave player may fall back, that Carrigan's move back into position. The problem here for Cloud9 is they haven't really forced any of these players away on a rotation themselves. So although a set play's coming in, they're going to have to deal with 3.
Revving their engines for the burst. Carrigan with the AK in his hands. Strikes first. Ooh, good for the follow-up as well. 2-piece makes a world of difference now. Rain's a bit paranoid about the run out, but he's trying to stay focused on ramp. Heavy is the hand of HeavyGod. Slaps him back down. Leaves him in the 3 versus 3 retake. Brokey taking no prisoners on contact. Rops equalizes as well, and Frozen assists. So they pull it back off. Grab that one from Cloud9 on the run in towards B.
You can't give them any opportunities. Taking mid control with ease, with limited utility. Frozen wants to get aggressive, but Axel's read the script. He's a step ahead. Nails him through the smoke and gives a huge advantage. Cloud9 to try and snatch on this and capitalize. And Boomich with the entry. Looking good for a 4-1. FaZe just can't get themselves into comfortable positions on this CT side. And it's mainly facilitated because FaZe had a lack of utility. They prioritized firepower over getting extra grenades.
For FaZe, though, you could roll with the punches. Straight back in with the weapons they were able to save. And plugging the gaps with pistols where the cash flow won't allow them to get a better buyout. Brokey tucked into the off angle inside a cave. MP9. He could do a ton of damage if they play into his hands here.
Going up for a triple boost. Carrigan has been outplayed. And Brokey in the meanwhile needs Rain to try and deliver, and he shall. Bullets to the head of Boomich and Axar through the wall. And that triple boost, a thing of beauty, but it could turn ugly real quick here for Cloud9.
Ironically, it's Rain that might make that one play look like a drop in a big ocean of a round. The HeavyGod holds strong, good for the first. Follow-ups there as well. P250 from Frozen, ice cold. Blood in the veins, looking good for the damage done with the P250. He can get himself a firearm as well. AK in his hands now. And Rops watching back towards Red Room. Unconfirmed information about where Inters is, and time could be everything. If he can find a way to get this fight onto Frozen, maybe there's room for the round. Spots him on the walkout though, able to hold the backline. Those free kills make a world of difference. And it's even the AWP on exit, so you can pass that back over to Brokey.
Straight into A main, and they're looking for a fast execute.
They want to go quick with it. Can they be slick? I'll tell you, a man who absolutely can, it's Brokey. Back of the bomb site. Good for the first. Chip in onto Inters. Boomich will trade. Boost over the top as well. Axel put on the pedestal. He's got high ground to play with. Ooh, stereo frags found. Both Frozen and Rops being left down on the door. Rain has to push ahead. Oh my. Rain coming alive. Another one of those rounds where he finds a huge amount of impact. Sprays his way through 2. Tucks into the smoke. Late lurk for Boomich. He's coming in round the back. Is he going to be able to assist on this one? HeavyGod just tucks in towards Donut. Got to find where they are.
He has the nuts position right now. He's seen the shadow, and he will not miss that shot. Now Rain in a real world of hurt. I'm not sure if he's even gone for the reload on his M4 just yet. He had the USP out for ages. Yeah, he's not reloaded his M4. The bomb down. You have to have some supreme confidence in your pistol work right now. I assume he just doesn't want to give his position away. But you're now playing at a deficit. You're gonna have the first kill go your way, can fall back into the smoke and reload. But HeavyGod has enough time to go for the plant. Trying to fake out, has been successful. 10 seconds left on the clock. HeavyGod has to go in for it. Plants out in the open, and there is Rain. The veteran delivers once again with a 4K.
Yeah, genuinely. Of how this game's gone. If Rain doesn't find the impact he had in both rounds, if Frozen wasn't able to deal damage with the P250, massively different outcome on the scorecard. But this is the present we're left with. Oh, Brokey might be caught with this one. He's trying to backpedal. They let him get inside though. He's tucked back in towards the cave. He can reset things a little bit. He's still alive, but he's given up so much space. And this is where these Tech-9s will thrive. Up close, in your face, try and take the chaos straight to them. Axar with a Molotov, baits out the peak from Rain. He burns to a crisp. Robs as well. Looking for the spam shot. He's seen where the Molotovs come from. It is tucked back over. Karrigan blind spams the smoke, and Axile's there to take the damage.
Double peek out alongside, and they've dealt with Frozen and Rops. Karrigan and Brokey both incredibly low, about 50 HP between the two of them, and they have to peace out. They've got an AWP. They need to hold on to it for dear life. He's loving it.
What a gangster.
Understandable, man. He's had such a good read. So many good calls. Rops, though, activates for the second time on the map. Axile sent sprawling. It's going to be yet another A-side play. Through on main side here, Frozen getting one. A ton of damage to the second, but HeavyGod and Icy once again come through clutch. Rops in the periphery, in the shadows, waiting for the right moment to strike. Assassinates the first, but traded into a 2-on-2. And the post plant should be coming up while the smokes are down, but Karrigan denies with a second left on the plant. And this forces Icy into a horrible position now.
You can let him stew. Slow it right down. It's all on Icy here. You didn't have to force the issue. Icy, a bit paranoid about the walkout towards Temple side. Peppering a bullet from Karrigan. He takes the first fight, doesn't know about the backline. Deagle taps go out, but they don't kill him. He's still alive. Takes the jiggle back in. That's not a fight you want to take against Rain right now, because he's delivering again and again.
Entry frags? Nah. Consistency? Hell no. Clutch? Yeah, go on then. We'll have some of that. Rain with another one. Karrigan this time finds the perfect moment to strike, and Axile will fall prey to the Heaven Peak. Boomich in the meanwhile with his Tech-9 gets traded out, and Cloud9 picking up the pace. Another shot from Brokey, and it's Karrigan that seals the deal. Cloud9 are not waiting around on this half. They've played so aggressive. It is one that they are going to be bitterly disappointed by, because genuinely this could have been Cloud9 on 8 or 9 rounds. They had many opportunities. FaZe always came through and delivered. Axile with the entry, quickly suppressed by Rops, but HeavyGod up on Heaven. This has typically been where Axile's been pushing in, but he gets caught. Brokey was watching. A different angle, but it's the same outcome.
And Brokey looking to find even more here. With the support of Karrigan wrapping on the back. You're going to have them trapped in and they won't even know it. Icy fully blind, back turns, lines up the shot, tries to convert the kill. Thought he was dead, flicks off him. Intas with a reply because of it. Tapped through the smoke, Brokey. He's low, but as soon as the smoke dissipates, so does the life of Intas, and then they just feed him the kills. 3 kills on the round, and a 7th there.
Different emotions, one club, Skin Club.
And although we spotted a couple of pixels from time to time, it's fleeting and nothing really sticking for Cloud9. They're now being bypassed through a middle. They're trying to play on the periphery of the map. Boomich is going to be called upon to go huge here. Has to back off for the time being, and HeavyGod can move in and try and land some headshots.
Oh, HeavyGod! Man, this is where he really does go sick. Pistol rounds, he could be so damn devilish. Deagles, USPs, doesn't matter what it is. He hits damn heavy with them. huge impact on this one. Leaves it all on Carrigan. Mere moments ago, the entire roster was alive. Now he falls flat on his face to the backstab of Icy's Julies.
And no post-plant, no kills means nothing really to speak about in this round. For all intents and purposes, Cloud9 should just be feasting.
FaZe Clan could be on the menu. Natus sees the fresh meat, chops them up. And it's only Brokey that's left. Makes quick work of them with the SMG. Get through that round cleanly. That's exactly what you want off the back of the eco from FaZe.
Oh, run boost as well. It's slick. Axile up quick on the heaven. He's going to push through here. We saw he loved to play this on the T side. How's his CT looking? The flash though is on point. Fully blinding Axile. Never stood a chance.
Face out through red room. Frozen. Froze the smoke. Set up a Carrigan for the swing. Ooh, enters. Finds that one. Hell of a snapshot back on the ROPS as well. Softens them up.
And you're going to be tilted if you're Frozen. He did nothing wrong. Just nailed through the smoke. Wrong place at the wrong time. And now Cloud9. The Boomich up close to the MP9. Needs to pivot in for at least a kill. The Carrigan doing his due diligence. Clearing out all the angles. And that gives FaZe the narrow advantage. Molotov toss to the side, gonna try and draw away the plant flag a little bit longer, allow the rotation to come in as well for Icy. However, it is one-dimensional. All three players at the back side of the site. Grenade comes in, but Brokey was fully healthy at the time, so he's okay. Shrugs off the shrapnel. And now Cloud9, with just a flashbang between the three of them, have got to try and perfectly place this and look for those re-engaging kills. Brokey stuck behind the pillar as well. The spots here for FaZe look so powerful. Cloud9 have got to fully commit before they can even see somebody. Carrigan goes down, but a ton of damage onto HeavyGod, who's going to be finished off, and now the curtain comes down. The positions that FaZe had for that retake was so solid, so powerful. When he's feeling it, he is honestly one of the best on the planet, I think. It's consistency that really holds him back. This is where he needs to start to show his hands. Good grenade, though. HeavyGod repaying from last round with a HE straight onto the face of Brokey.
Oh my. Might not matter though. Carrigan runs straight on in. Molotov in his hands, but Brokey will do the work for you. Trade straight back. Boomich trapped in the corner. Explosive breakfast. He's blown to bits. And it's only Inters and Icy that's left. Icy's close by, but Brokey scoped in. Honed on the angle. If you went for the peak, you'd be a dead man. It's lucky he pulls the plug. Save both of the weapons. That's the bigger idea behind this one.
And now has an AWP by his side. Bomb detonation for a 10th FaZe Clan round. Looking to try and expel this push as they lock in with the A side defensive positions, whereas HeavyGod comes through with a 5-7 into Temple. Will be Molotov'd off, but he is up close and personal enough to make a real go of this one. FAMAS spray is good for one, and a ton of damage onto the second. The HeavyGod has not shown his hand as a second Molotov lands on Temple. So he's biding his time and waiting for that right opportunity to strike in. And Brokey on low HP has been finalized. HeavyGod now perched up on the box, needs his teammate to help out, but Icy is instantly evaporated by Rain's AK. And FaZe get across to an 11th round. There were moments there though, Jackie.
One of those being the FAMAS in the hands of Boomich. They've got the utility, but how do they use it? Early offensive nades down on mid. Brokey on the receiving end, but goes unscathed for the damage. Ooh, tries to get back up close though. Didn't realize just how tight Axile had gotten himself. In deep. Finds that first pick.
Made the most of some really good spawns, but they have lost Inters through on middle, and this puts Axile in a world of hurt. He is alone. He's going to be pushed into, and ROPS finishes him off. He knew the weakness and the vulnerabilities of middle and exploited it fully. And whereas you could say in the first half, FaZe were living by a thread of just clutch after clutch, this second half has been pure domination. Cloud9 win both pistols and only have 7 rounds to show for it. And it could be a done deal here, unless they can pull off this 3v4.
Well, they bring it back into a 3 versus 3. But Carrigan, he's had his moments in the sun at the B site with the AK, and again here he finds the first. Boomich shut down through the smoke with a single bullet. HeavyGod Could be walking straight into the crosshair of Frozen as well. Tucks into the corner. Backside of the smoke, Frozen. He's going to walk into you on this. Oh no, they're right on top of each other. It just depends on the timing of the smoke fading. If he can find it, HeavyGod says hello in the rudest way possible. Bomb drop because of it. Time starting to tick, 20 seconds on the clock. Flashes for himself, up in the air. Molly down, but he's not inside of the doors, and Icy, he's slipping out onto the bomb site, just needs to complete the play. Good for the spray down.
They don't have to be bangers, man, as long as you get the win. That's all that matters, and you are in a very good spot to do just that. But Cloud9 still fighting. Still in with a shot as a trade comes through, and Frozen on the opposite side of the spectrum from Axar's M4. Karrigan, though, will punish. And once again, Cloud9 find themselves a player behind, and it's the exact same 3 players to clutch.
Does Lightning strike twice? Or is it Brokey that only needs to pull the trigger once, straight to the face of Boomich? The scope delivers. And now it gets even harder for Cloud9. Looking to cling on to the game, drag themselves into another round. And Karrigan, it would have been his second of the round, fighting down towards mid-side. Instead, it's just a tag onto Icy, still alive. Rain can peek into it. Icy shouldn't have the drop on him. Turns at just the wrong time, falls because of it. HeavyGod, he's played a blinder, 16 kills. But now you need a 1 versus 3 clutch to keep your team in it.
Well, he's going to do nothing in the grand scheme of things. Doesn't block off the entry point. So HeavyGod's already bypassed that molly and smoke into Temple. The timing may afford him the 1 kill, but the problem is, where does he go from that point? And Rain! Oh, well, he just delivers once again when it's required. A vintage performance from him, especially in that first half, gets FaZe across the finish line for the 1-0.